Hey everyone, Michael here with GoodieReader.com, and it's summertime, which means it's prime book reading season. So a lot of new titles that are going to be coming out in the next few months. A lot of them were announced at Book Expo America, and they were given out as galleys, which are sort of pre-releases to ravenous readers. So a number of the books I'm going to be talking about aren't out now, but they're going to be out between like July and August. But I have a few books here that I want to talk to you about that I'm reading right now. A lot of them have just come out recently in the last month or two, and the first one is Station 11 by Emily St. John. It's jumps between the present and the future. The future is a post-apocalyptic world, but both of them have to do with Shakespeare. So in modern times, it's about a Shakespeare company and the lead actor. And jumping to the future, it's about a traveling Shakespeare company that puts on shows for various small towns and small villages, and there's a lot of sort of little adventure things along the way. I really like this book because it's unlike most fiction books I've read about Shakespeare. It's less about Shakespeare, more about the dichotomy of a post-apocalyptic world. There's no zombies or anything like that, but there was an unmentioned disaster that happened that put civilization almost like back 600 or 700 years. Another book that just came out, it's available in hardcover, it's Life on the Ground Floor, and it is about a Toronto hospital, an emergency room, and the book has to do with tales that have happened on Friday, Saturday night, and some of the things that happen beyond the scenes. As you know, on the weekend, Friday night, there's a lot of people that get in accidents, get shot, stabbed, people who have life-threatening concerns and things like that. So this book really kind of talks about things that are happening at the hospital that a lot of people don't hear about, and it's done through the eyes of like an emergency room technician. It's a really great book. I'm really into it. This book has been out for a while, The Handmaid's Tale, but it's recently been adapted to a television series. So you might have been reading about reviews of the TV series that streams like online, and it's, you know, about breeders. So it's about like women that have kids on behalf of people who can't have kids, and you know, it's about all the tales about that. I won't really go into details about this because it's, you know, it's one of Margaret Atwood's most prolific books. Another book that just came out that's been garnering tremendous reviews and press is The Tale of Byrne and Luthien. So this is a book that was done by J.R.R. Tolkien's son, who's incidentally 92 years old right now, and it basically is about the First Age, about a mortal man, Byrne, who falls in love with an immortal elf maiden, and this tale was kind of written into the Silmarillion, but it's also like a standalone book. It's only on hardcover right now, and on Amazon there's like a 2-month delivery on the new book because of so many people who placed pre-orders and bought the book that it's almost impossible to find. Your best chance if you want to get it is go to your local Barnes & Noble if you live in the States, or an Amazon bookstore, or if you live in Canada, Chapters Indigo has it. Many copies, like 80 copies in almost every location, spread across the country. A lot of people are really impressed by it because it's like the first like actual Tolkien book that's been released like in a very, very, very long time. Now, as I was mentioning, there is like a number of titles that were announced at Book Expo America that are getting a ton of attention, and these books are going to be the best sellers from now until the end of the year. One is A Woman in the Window by A.J. Flynn. Another one is Fresh Complaint by Jeffrey Inigers. And Jennifer Egan has a new book called Manhattan Beach. Red Clocks by Leni Zumas is going to be a huge book. Sing Unburied Sing by Jesmyn Ward. And of course, John Grisham's Camino Island, which has been dominating the bestseller list for quite a while now. people have been going crazy over these books that just happened, you know, at Book Expo America and, you know, the Advanced Book Con sort of preceding that, where people talk with your authors, get copies of the book before they actually go to print. Of course, they're called galley pre-release copies. So these are the books that I'm most excited about for now, and are coming out over the course of the summer. Let me know what you think of these books, if you are thinking about reading any of them, or if you've read them already. I'd like to hear from you. And for goodyreader.com, my name is Michael, and happy reading.